Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow! Wow!
Hey, Smails! My dinghy's bigger than your whole boat!
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute, the podcast where we discuss and analyze and watch and enjoy and critique the film Caddyshack 1 minute at a time. I am your host, Tom Taylor, and with me, as always, are Mike DiMaria.
Yeah, we're co-hosts. You're not the only host.
I know. Yeah, I said host. I got in trouble for this on the show.
You know what? We're not talking about any other shows.
Yeah, you're confusing your shows.
I am. I'm a jerk on that show, and I'm trying to be a nice guy on this show.
Yeah, by saying, I'm the host.
Yeah. So who else is a sub-host?
Here are my two helpers, Mike DiMaria. Yeah. And on lunch bag duty is Dan Lewis.
Madonna with meatballs.
And we are here today to discuss Caddyshack Minute 20. And Minute 20 begins with a teenage boy trying to lift Al Czervik's crazy golf bag.
Yeah, hang on a second.
And it ends with Judge...
What? You're supposed to think... You're supposed to think she's a boy at this point.
She's a boy? What are you saying?
That's the girl.
That's a girl.
What are you saying?
That's Joey D'Annunzio.
Let's get out of here. It's a boy with a cap and a slim build.
Have you ever seen Caddyshack before?
You guys are crazy.
Have you ever seen Caddyshack before?
Anyway, I was in the middle of my rundown. It begins with a teen boy, clearly a teen boy, wearing boy jeans, build of a boy, got very short hair that fits under a cap. It's got to be a boy. Trying to lift Al Czervik's crazy big golf bag, and it ends with Judge Smails beginning to introduce Bishop Bickering and Dr. Beeper to his niece.
See, Dan, the host of a show, gets to do the rundown.
Right.
I have begged you guys, either of you guys, to take over the duties of welcoming and doing the thing and stuff.
Too late.
And you both just stare at me, dead-eyed, black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Well, this raises the question of whether we should talk about the stuff that's going to be revealed later as sort of a joke. I believe during the caddy pool scene, we're supposed to sort of be finding out that it's not a boy. I think you're supposed to be fooled into that. So, I mean, I see no reason not to mention that just because I think anybody who's listening has seen Caddyshack. It's not like it's a spoiler. But that's Joey D'Annunzio. As you know, all D'Annunzios, well, not all D'Annunzios, but some of the D'Annunzios are named with opposite gendered names.
Do you think that they named the obvious boy brother, Angie? Was he named Angie to throw you off? Like, oh, there's a guy with a girl's name, and then they're calling the other kid Joey, like, oh, well, it must be a boy then because his name. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
I think Lou Loomis refers to Angie earlier by name, but I don't think anybody ever refers to Joey by name. So
that's
possibly,
true.
But also I know a lot of stuff wound up on the cutting room floor. So who knows what kind of jokes?
Yeah, but for even a second, do you remember ever in your life thinking that this was a boy? I just remember thinking like, oh, why is that girl like tucking her hair up inside her hat and stuff? Why is this girl pretending to be a boy?
Yeah, I don't know. I think during this scene, I don't think I ever thought about it. I just thought there's a young kid trying to carry Al Czervik's bag.
I've always been distracted by D'Annunzio's dress shoes.
Yeah.
And they have a nice heel to them too.
You've been distracted by those when he's not even in the scene.
Well, because I've noticed it and I've always talked about it.
Sure.
He's got his slacks on, but he's caddying with some heeled dress shoes.
Yeah.
Right on a Saturday
no doubt
night fever.
Italian, no doubt handmade.
Would you even want to do that if you were like, even if you were trying to be a cool, fashionable guy? Would you want to wear shoes like that on a golf course and like where they're going to get like muddy and scuffed and sandy and stuff? Like, do you want to? Yeah, I mean, I assume those shoes are expensive. He probably like saved up and they're like two of his not prized possessions, but he's into those shoes. You'd think you want to take better care of them than wear them on a golf
I'm not
course.
Complaining.
I've sort of always thought of the past this way. Like when you watch a movie, like I was watching Chinatown recently, and it's like they're in L.A. during a drought, and yet everybody's got like 3 layers on, and then like in the 80s, people are wearing around shirts that are, there's zero absorbency in the shirt, and you just think like people want to go around in that. I think of clothes now as being comfortable by comparison of the old timey clothes.
Look at those pictures of New York City, 1920s. Everybody's in a wool suit, 3-piece suit, big heavy hat, just misery.
Yeah, you gotta wear a hat.
And at the risk of sounding a little bit like Archie Bunker here, it might have been better when people just, when maybe comfort was like not the singular concern. Maybe they just thought, well, my being comfortable is not the most important thing in the world. When people look at pictures of this later, they're going to be happy to see us all in
Yeah,
hats.
because you go back to your cold water flat walk up where there's 17 people living in a 3-room apartment,
Right.
17 generations of D'Annunzios living in an apartment. You're sitting on a bed with 6 or 7 of your brothers and sisters. You'll be
All
glad,
wearing slacks.
you're glad you're wearing a wool suit. At that point.
Yeah, your sister Billy and your sister Ted and your brother Janet and your brother Angie and your brother Janet and your brother Joan.
All right. Well, what we see here is that we're following D'Annunzio as a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Again.
I've said
He
it.
tries to help that little kid with his bag.
And he not only brushes him off, he says, "Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Sure."
He says, "This is ridiculous. Let me do it. Let me go walk 18 holes
Nah, I can do it.
with that fucking thing." No, I can do it.
I
Are you
can do
sure? Like
He
that's
says, "Are
he's
you
just being
sure?"
nice
Yeah.
to his sister.
Yeah.
And I'm amazed. Again, I've mentioned this many times, but I'm amazed by as I pick through this movie slowly, I sort of get an idea of like that this guy to me is turning into the protagonist of the film. I like him.
See, this happens when you do this thing minute by minute.
Right.
Because I mean, in broad strokes, we hate D'Annunzio's guts.
And
You
if
think
you
back
think
on
about it,
Caddyshack
if you
without
think
doing
about
this?
it in the scales of justice, Dan and I have talked about the scales of justice as it pertains to sports. So just bear with us here, Tom.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
If you think about the scales of justice here, as D'Annunzio's rise is on the scale, the counterbalance is Danny's going down.
Right.
The more I watch this movie, the less I like him. The
Interesting.
more I watch this
Me
movie, the
too.
more I
don't
like.
him.
So a rising D'Annunzio does not rise all boats, but a rising D'Annunzio sinks the Danny.
Yes.
The SS
That is
Danny.
an apt metaphor.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Is that a metaphor?
I
I
tried
don't
to
know
tap
that it
into
is.
the Kennedy speech. A rising tide raises all boats.
Right.
So a rising D'Annunzio sinks the Noonan.
Right. Sinks the Noonan.
Ask not what
disgusting.
Danny can do for D'Annunzio.
Because he's not gonna do dick.
Ask
Not for
what
D'Annunzio.
Let's take it easy.
All right. Hey, but in the background here, you can hear Lou, like from the tail end of the previous minute, and he's in the background. He's still assigning the rest of the caddies to that same Judge Smails party, and he refers to. He says like the guy I guess who we're calling Motormouth, the tall goofy guy. Motormouth is caddying for Dr. Beeper, and you hear that this guy Don, who we saw last minute, like just nodding his head with a cap. He's with the Bishop Bickering, I guess.
Oh, very
So
nice.
just a little background detail that is going to make a huge difference for the rest of the
Thanks
film.
for those notes.
Well, that's a very clear. I mean, I appreciate the lucid breakdown of the caddy assignments. This is not.
See, these are things I had never noticed before. I'm getting a new appreciation of both D'Annunzio and the film.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud.
I got a terrible cold.
Oh, sure. Now
man, I can't
everybody
wait for
wants
that.
to get sick right on the.
Can't wait for that NyQuil now. I'm gonna have that NyQuil, that nice NyQuil moment, that little NyQuil vacation later that we talked
Scared the
about.
shit out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to mute the line, but I couldn't.
Go with the wall quill.
Oh yeah, no,
do the
I got
wall
wall
quill.
tussin.
Knock it
The
right
wall
out of you.
tussin and
Nothing but the best.
I got the wall fed and the wall tussin.
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
CVS and all.
Because I got the Super Saver card or whatever it is. I get like 50% off of those.
You get
Beautiful.
points.
And that's straight. That's drugs for cheap right there. That's late night, not off drugs for sleep for cheap.
That's how you know that company wants you to be okay. They're not charging you crazy prices for that. They're not marking it up like those NyQuil people.
Yeah, I'm not.
They're making it available to you. They love you.
Sorry, you were saying, Tom.
No, just I had the thing. Yeah, I had noted. I'm paying attention to different things as I'm watching these things, and I noticed Lou in the background signing all these guys. Because I mean, you watch Caddyshack, you're not like, oh, this is, later on we see Judge Smails and Dr. Beeper and Bishop Bickering, and like you're not thinking, oh, that's that's their golf party and they each get a caddy. You just see people kind of like wandering through this movie and things are going on, and there's no sense of like, oh, this is a sequence of events that's lined up, and there's some cause and effect going on here.
Right.
You just defined a movie.
Yeah.
No, well, I defined a movie, what a movie's supposed to do, but there's not a lot of that going on in this movie.
You might not think about those things when you normally watch Caddyshack because it might be that it's not important at all.
Right. And I think it's not important at all. It's nice when you know that there are little things there.
Well, I think it's big of us to be able to admit that when we're talking about breaking down a movie this carefully and this granularly.
Right.
I think it's very big of us to admit that. Look, people, just enjoy the movie. Don't worry about who's caddying for whom and.
Right.
But that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Well,
if you want to know, you can lord that information over other people now. I helped you out with this.
You can win a lot of money in bar bets talking about who caddied for Bishop.
Who caddied for Dr. Beeper.
Mm-hmm.
And
who's Don?
minute 20. Yeah, who's Don? Don's weird. Don. Okay, we're going to see Don again in this minute, actually. But before we get to him, Danny, we're just speaking of being big about things. Neither of you has apologized to me yet for pointing out Danny's sister with a pink shirt thing on, who she was like very staged about like how unnaturally she goes. You think you're cool, Danny? Okay, no, I'm bringing this up for a reason because we get another one of these with the introduction of Lacey Underall. Is it Underall or Underalls?
Underall.
Underall.
Okay, that's what I thought. She walks on where she's walking towards us across the golf course, and then she stops in the most unnatural way possible in front of D'Annunzio and Angie and the baby Ruth woman. And the only reason for her to stop there, as she does, kind of looking off into the distance, is for him to deliver his Madonna with meatballs line. And there's no natural reason for her to be standing there. It's very staged and awkward.
Oh, yeah, but it's staged because she's doing the rounds where she's titillating everyone. She titillates the first group, and then she titillates the second group. She does. I was titillated the entire time.
Sure. We're as the audience, we get to follow her at all of her titillation stations.
I'm not sure why this deserves an apology. I'm not getting.
No, I'm saying that you guys were accusing me of being some weird pervert for noticing that there was a girl front and center in the middle of the screen doing this weird staged move.
Because this is them putting it right in front of you. Here she comes with her entrance. Yeah. That one was just like his sister. I never picked up on that because I'm a normal human being.
That's bizarre.
No, it's not.
There's a young girl in that first one, and Lacey Underall is
I'm very uncomfortable talking about.
Experienced Manhattan sophisticate who goes around in these with a shirt that's barely exists.
Yeah,
it's so thin.
I mean, Mike's already uncomfortable, so I'm just going to ask: is she wearing a bra? Do we agree that she's not wearing any kind of bra under that shirt?
Of course not. Right. Absolutely not.
Okay.
She's not even. It's not even close.
No,
that's not even in question here.
Yeah.
I mean, I could swear there's a shade difference there. There's an areola kind of shade difference.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and
you do not need to apologize.
I've examined the scene closely. This scene was very important to me when I was growing up.
Of course.
And it was like, I wouldn't put it maybe quite at the Phoebe Cates Fast Times at Ridgemont High level, which might be the greatest of all time. But this one was among the pantheon for me.
Yeah, it's a good entrance. And so to get back to her circuit of titillation, you think she's I'm pronouncing that wrong, aren't I? It's just titillation, not titulation.
Titillation is titular means something else.
Right. If this was called the titillation station, then that would be the titular titillation that was going on now.
That's right.
Alan Ditchmarsh.
But so wait, are we? It sounds, Dan, like you're saying that this is actually part of her character. That her scene here is to stop at each of these stations and titillate these groups of guys, and that's what she is doing in the scene. It's not just like an awkward thing that the actress.
As we learn later from Maggie, she's been plucked more times than the rose of sheep.
I am told.
That's right, and she's I mean, this is totally in keeping with her character. We learn later, who basically just goes around trying to sleep with everybody in all of Bushwood. She sleeping with Caddy and Member alike. There's a suggestion that she's going to sleep with D'Annunzio. I don't know if that happens.
Yeah, I'll have to examine that later.
right.
That's a good
There's a
point.
suggestion she may or may not have slept with Chuck Schick. I have no idea. There's a loose suggestion that she might have even slept with the pot dealer Terry.
The guy's name is Chuck Schick.
Chuck Schick.
Well, that's good. Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah, but I mean, she walks along. I do think it's not just staged because no, Tom, this has nothing to do with the girl earlier. But she's this is something that's establishing her character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she's staging it. It's not so much Harold Ramis staging it.
No, she's not.
Nothing was staged earlier. That's just your creepiness that comes out.
I would like somebody to please come in and defend me. But
Well,
I don't know what's going to happen.
if something like earlier is staged, it's usually staged by the police to catch people
Yes.
who are
To catch a predator.
catch a predator.
What's that guy's name?
To catch a film audience member. God's sake. I didn't ask for that to happen in the movie. It just happened, and I'm all right. There it is.
Be on that
What am I going to
show.
do?
That's fine. I mean, we're just giving you a hard time.
All
I'm
right,
so and
Jesus
so
Christ.
from To Catch a Predator. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to see Caddyshack. What?
No.
Get out of the way, mister. We're down in front.
Did you realize how young that Noonan was?
I thought he was so cool.
All right, now, why is Angie D'Annunzio the only one not wearing a caddy shirt? He's got the Knight Riders T-shirt on.
Oh.
Yeah, I just
God, that's a great
the
question.
mystery
I
of
don't
the Knight
understand.
Riders.
Yeah, and I don't understand. I don't see Lou Loomis letting him go out. Doing like freelancing with his wardrobe, with the dress code there.
There is something
Playing
going
fast
on
and
here.
loose.
Something in the movie. Somebody like Doug Kenny's friend's band was called Knight Riders, and he made him wear the T. Something. There's some story behind this. I guarantee it. And before the end of this thing, I'm gonna find what the hell is his name? What's the actor's name again? I'm gonna track down
Burkrot?
Peter Burkrot.
Peter
I'm gonna
Burkrot.
track down Peter Burkrot and find out the story here, because there's got to be a reason why everyone's wearing the same red shirt except for him.
Yeah. Although he does have the cap, right? He has the Bushwood cap.
not
Is that
talking
right?
He's
about
got the cap, but if you walked into the country club and Mr. Foghat saw you wearing a different shirt,
Yeah.
Well, I had the
Not
same
gonna
shirt on every day. I had to wear the tuck shirt, the black tie, and the black cummerbund.
right?
I worked
That's
at the
right.
men's grill, as we recall.
What if you walked in and you, instead of having the shirt, you had the tie and everything else, the cummerbund, but you had a shirt that said Knight Riders on it? I don't think it would work.
Now, Mr. Foghat hit me over the head, but we had these big industrial size cans of peanuts. So I go in the back. They were like ultra huge. They were like the size of paint cans.
Right.
And you'd
Yeah,
open,
it was like you got it from a circus supply store.
you'd open them up and you'd fill the it was textbook. You had the bowls out front, and you had to, if you kept them filled. So he would have taken one of those big industrial sized cans of peanuts and thrown them at me.
Yeah,
Assaulted nuts.
happens every time.
Assault with a deadly nut.
And
Nuts.
you know what sucked about that job? Now we're on that. Is everything was on the tab. We call them chits. So they would come in. No cash would ever be handed. So they would go in and you'd print out the chit and they'd sign it. So if the guy came in and ordered a mint julep, you'd punch it in the thing, and the mint julep would come up $5.25. The tip was already put in there as like a 3% or some whatever. So you would get like 35 cents off of a mint julep. 10 cents of that would go to you.
Oh,
You'd collect your chits and you'd look at the end of the day.
Barely had chit to show for it.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a bunch of chit.
It was sounded like a real chit show.
Right. And then you go collect hey, look at me. I worked 8 hours. I got myself a cool $4.22 tip today. Wahoo.
Yeah. No burgers and Cokes for you.
But there was one day. It was the day of the women's tournament. All right. They had the tournament. And Foghat told me, he goes, you're gonna take the champagne, because they have a champagne drink in the lobby. The women do when they come back from their thing. We're gonna set you up in there with a couple bottles of champagne. You pour it when they come in, right? And Foghat was already on me about other things. So,
all over me.
So he set me up in the lobby with this thing, and a couple bottles of champagne. The women come in, just like the monkey woman. What's her name?
Monkey woman.
Oh man,
You're such a tramp.
They all come in. They all come in, and they've been sipping mimosas probably out on the course already. So
Or they're allowed to.
yeah, right. So they come in and they circle around. I'm pouring the drinks, and Foghat gave me like 5 bottles of champagne, right? So I'm pouring them up, and then they're starting to get familiar. They're putting their arms around me.
So hey, whoa.
If you have more bottles in there. So I went back in and got a bunch more bottles. Foghat didn't like that.
You're supposed to cut the ladies off.
No.
I mean, that seems...
He said, I gave you 5 bottles of champagne. I go, but the ladies wanted more, Mr. Foghat.
Yeah, right.
You know who that woman is, Mr. Foghat? That's so-and-so's wife. You're going to go tell him that his wife can't have another bottle of champagne? We're not in the men's grill, Mr. Foghat. If we were in the men's grill, we could probably have her executed. I'm in the lobby, Mr. Foghat. I'm in the lobby.
But was that champagne from the men's grill though?
No.
Or was that just the club champagne?
No,
okay.
I went and got it from the back, the supply room. Where they kept the big.
He did the right thing.
Foghat just doesn't understand human nature. You're not going to start getting chintzy with the champagne at that point.
What's the matter if you give them 10 bottles instead of 5, Mr. Foghat? They're happy.
The customer's always right, Mr. Foghat. Right.
Unless they're in the men's grill, then they're wrong because they're women, right, Mr. Foghat?
Then their lives are forfeit.
So, yeah.
How old were you for that job? How old were you?
All right, let me think.
All right.
We know it was later than. I know from earlier episodes that it was after all the almond chicken from.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you were like an 8th grade,
no, this was
with the national anthem turning.
This was after high school, so this is okay. This is freshman year in college.
Okay.
Because I stayed home because I went to Macomb Community College to play baseball.
Yeah.
Stayed home.
Sure.
And I needed a job, so I went to bartending school. And they set me up at that job. So it was the summer of my freshman year.
All right. Yeah. So you're a young, able-bodied.
So Dan, this was right before I went to St. Leo.
Summer '93.
Yeah.
92, 93, something like that.
Or as Brian Adams called it, summer of '69.
Right.
I played it till my fingers bled.
Yeah, so Lacey Underall is walking by in a diaphanous shirt.
Yes.
A gossamer shirt, if you will.
I don't know, they make like, we call that, is that a tennis outfit? I want to say that's like a tennis outfit.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah.
She's at a country club. She's a female. She's got a short skirt. It seems like it's a tennis
Isn't Chuck Schick a tennis player?
No, he's a law clerk.
So
he's clerking for Smails.
Oh,
that's right.
All right, we'll get to it. Let's just go now.
Anyhow.
All right, yeah. So
she shows up and yeah, we got like the main, like the line that we've been waiting for a while.
One of the great lines of the movie.
Yeah.
Madonna with meatballs.
Which, we've only been recording for, 20 or 30 minutes. We're going to spend the next 60 minutes trying to decipher this line because I don't know what it means. I love it. I think it's great, but I have no idea what it means.
This is vaguely Italian. I don't know. Is it offensive?
No.
Michael DiMaria, can you tell us?
I'll take over from here because then it won't be offensive coming from me.
You take it.
Thanks, Mr. DiMaria.
So I think what he's saying is she's a vision. She's a vision like the Madonna herself, but I can see her meatballs.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's meaning.
Right. It's like even better than Madonna because it's also my grandma's meatballs.
But what he's saying, he's actually being kind of like poetic in a sense, like she's a vision, like Mary herself.
Yeah. But it's real, so it's like it's a vision, Madonna, but also earthly delights like meatballs.
Yes, I don't know.
That's a little gross.
Yeah.
Beyond being sexist, it's kind of disgusting to refer to breasts as meatballs.
See, I don't think it's so.
It's just a weird connotation. He's
interjecting just Madonna with meatballs. It's almost like just an explanation. I don't read it as like those are her meatballs.
Oh, okay. So it's like Madonna with a side of fries or something like that?
Holy cow, Madonna with meatballs. I don't see it as being that literal with the meatballs.
He's right.
Oh, you might be.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Dan is
that
right.
Makes a little more sense to me.
Dan is right. It's a way of saying holy cow.
It's like exclamation.
Yeah.
Like Madonna to the max or something. Like I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand this movie now.
Dan is
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Mike is right about Dan being right.
Howard Johnson's right about Gabby Johnson being right.
Reverend.
I can only assume that both these guys are right.
Yeah.
Reverend.
Okay.
Madonna with
okay.
meatballs.
All right, so that's his way of saying holy smokes.
So she finished. She's done then with this titillation station, and she wanders just a few feet over to the other titillation station, which is Danny I hate calling him Motormouth. He's a tall, goofy guy, and I guess Don. And Don is the guy in the back with the cap, and he's just nodding the whole time.
He's going, God damn, look at that.
Yep, that's a girl with a thinly clad shirt and stuff, and she's got meatballs. Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm done.
Again, the breasts aren't the meatballs.
Right.
All right, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what? I like that line a lot more now, actually.
Madonna with
now that I know. And you know what's weird? We've been referencing that line for like the whole time we've been doing this thing. Mm-hmm. I always think of him saying it at the pool, but he doesn't at all, does he? He says it right here. We just saw him do it.
No, he says, "Hey, mama."
He goes, "Whoa."
Pool.
Those are not nearly as interesting lines as Madonna with meatballs.
Face and he goes, you know, like he's gonna say, "What are you gonna do about it?" And he goes, "Whoa."
She intercedes.
And then I think it's Kenny Loggins songs that start kicking in.
Yeah, that's the other big Loggins tune.
Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves, fellas.
But you brought it up.
It's all right.
I did.
Cram it with meatballs.
Motormouth is in there. I did. That's definitely confirmed that Motormouth that's the guy. He's played by Hamilton Mitchell, who has an actor writer. Who has moved on. He's done. He's got a part in Parks and Recreation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is the town historian.
Gosh, wow! I gotta go look that up.
What's the name of the town again in Parks and Recreation?
Pawnee.
Pawnee. He's the Pawnee historian in Parks and Recreation. He's in some episodes of some different TV shows, Cold Case, stuff like that.
Weird. I wonder if he and Danny Noonan have been on anything together.
I don't know, but that's definitely him. I tied it together with just the photos.
Nice.
And there's also if I want to give some credit to somebody from the Cult Film Freak website, to a James Tate, and I don't know if I can just give credit for that, but he gives he has a little interview with Hamilton Mitchell about his part in Caddyshack.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hamilton Mitchell, huh?
Check that out.
We should link to that on the website.
Is that something we can do? Is that I don't know if that's legitimate.
So. Sure.
But the guy talks a lot about shooting a lot of scenes that were cut out of the movie and being disappointed that there wasn't as much Caddy stuff because they wanted to do more stars in it. And then he comments
movie needs more Motormouth.
He comments about Chevy Chase, Michael O'Keefe, Bill Murray. He comments about whether everyone was being a nice person or not.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the comment about Chevy Chase seems highly diplomatic. All the other ones are like, oh, he was, this person was nice, salt of the earth. And then one of them for Chevy Chase, he just says that he was going through a lot back then, but he was generous to us at times, critical at others.
I heard he swallowed his vomit during a test.
I heard Chevy Chase just entered himself into rehab.
During a test.
For a tune-up. And by the way, just an added note about Joey D'Annunzio. This this one part was played by Minerva Selza, who is also an actor in several TV shows, of Law and Order. She's had some work, not quite as much work as Hamilton Mitchell, but she's had she's carved out a little career of acting.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm weirdly intrigued by we just passed her at Titillation Station number 1, the who was later to be revealed as the Baby Ruth, girl. She's in the back there, and we've seen her a couple other times, and I don't know what her name is. I don't know the actress's name, the character's name, and she's just sort of like present, sort of like Motormouth would be if he, didn't keep talking all the time. He'd just be like the sort of presence in the background,
right?
And
I think
she's very recognizable to me, but I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, I think that's Anne Ryerson who plays the part of Grace.
For real?
Yeah, the character in Caddyshack is Grace. And that's Anne Ryerson, who's had a ton of work. If you look at her photos, right away, I've seen this person acting in many things.
Okay, yeah, she does look really familiar.
Big part in, she's Anne Funkhauser in
Get out of here.
Enthusiasm.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, Marty Funkhauser's wife.
That's
My
awesome.
favorite character for sure from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Maybe
Oh, when he goes on the set of Seinfeld and tells Jerry that joke,
the show is the funniest scene of all time.
we're not going to
Oh
repeat
my
it.
god, it's the best. They're concerned about the size of her area. What? Her area?
No, or opening.
Her opening.
Stop now. I don't like this.
Oh, it's so great.
Oh, by the way, Tom, the name of your solo album would be Titillation Station #1.
Thank you. I like that. I like that.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
good.
remember
Yeah.
that.
And then you
when
do a
you-
couple
when you-
other
Really good.
albums, and they're all different. But then you come back and then do a Titillation Station #2.
And 20.
Well, because the fans demand it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't start with the one and then the second one. That's what Meatloaf would do, and you'd only come out with a couple of albums.
Yeah. Frampton Comes Alive Again, or whatever that was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a,
Titillation Station 2, I'm going to try to avoid that
And then,
trap.
and then 20 years from now, you book a show at the Vic, and then you do Titillation Station #1 front to back.
yep,
Yeah.
right.
Just come right
Nice.
out.
And that would be a titular show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And you know who would
People have
comment on
T-shirts
it
that
would
say
be the
that.
commentator Alan Titchmarsh, TV personality from the UK.
Now, wait, Dan, when you were coming up with all this actress and character name and stuff, and I was very impressed, but if I had spent like 20 seconds looking that up, would I have found that same information, or was that like a lot of digging for you?
He's
I
accused
started
of
that
looking it up.
research about 15 minutes before tonight's
Oh,
movie.
see? I should try the same thing, and then I could have all these answers myself and seem like I'm, applying myself to
Listen,
this
now
podcast.
you've already got a lot of responsibilities as the main head honcho host of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Got
the
that
actual-
goddamn right. I'm the host.
Let your underlings do some of the elbow grease kind of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you're in makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
hosting isn't easy.
No, especially when you
Because
just come
it goes
out of
on
the other
cruise.
minute that you do, and then into this minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare. What have I got myself into?
Oh,
Hosting from both ends, they call it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Hosting from both
It's a night-
ends for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
We get some. Is this our first Spalding that we get right here?
Turds,
Turds.
it's not the first time you see Spalding, but it's like the first.
because he's in the pro
Yeah.
shop.
Oh no, he's in the pro, and he's in the locker room. I forgot about that. He's in the locker room.
Yeah.
I'll give you asthma. I wonder if he got asthma. I wonder if Judge Smails gave him asthma.
Well,
I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
yeah, that's true because he didn't get to play tennis, which would have not been a problem for his asthma.
Right. There must be some specific ragweed pollen that's on the golf course that affects his asthma. That's probably it. But yeah, Judge Smails freaks out on him at the sound of the word turds. And you can only imagine what his reaction would have been if there had been some actual free-form cussing going on there besides. Although turds is hysterical. Turds is a funny thing, A, for someone to say in anger, and B, for someone to get furious about hearing.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
pretty
really
good.
dirty
As
language.
fast as he gets furious,
Yeah.
when he sees Lacey, he turns right around. He gets
God, he's good.
He gets
He's so good in this movie.
Yeah, Ted Knight turns it on. He shows anger, and then as soon as he sees Lacey Underall, it's pure
Yeah.
admiration.
I mean, I know we talk a lot about Rodney being the king of this movie, but I swear to God, Ted Knight, he's the pro of this movie.
Yeah, I think
Can we say that?
I have to put
Okay.
Ted Knight #1 just because he
Yeah.
just so nails it in this movie, and every time I watch, I just think, "Where's that guy's Oscar?"
Yeah, for God's sake. He got some Emmys, right? Didn't he get some Emmys for... Oh, he did, because Captain Steubing from Mary Tyler Moore was the only main cast member who did not win an Emmy for Mary Tyler
Oh,
Moore.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, what's his name?
I can't
You know.
remember his name.
Darren
Yeah,
McGavin.
McGavin.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Darren McGavin, the late Darren
He's great.
McGavin. He was one of the great actors.
Wait a minute, I did it again. It's Gavin McLeod, isn't it? Or is it Gavin
Thinking about
McLeod?
Darren
Gavin
McGavin or
Jesus.
Darren McGavin. Why do we?
Darren,
No,
Mc-
who-
Darren
who's
McGavin is the
Captain-
father in Christmas Story.
Okay, Darren McGavin. Okay, so Gavin
Gavin
McLeod. Jesus, Gavin McLeod is Murray from Mary Tyler Moore. No, Jesus Christ.
Tyler Moore hit. Yeah.
Okay, and he's Captain Steubing. Okay, that's who I'm talking about. He never won an Emmy for Mary Tyler Moore. He's the only one. So Ted Knight, by math, that means that he did get a Emmy at least. for Mary Tyler Moore.
Right.
So he is decorated, even if he didn't get an Oscar for this movie, which he should have.
I have some very interesting information about speaking of the awards. I would have given the Best Actor Oscar or the Best Supporting Actor Oscar to Ted Knight for his work on that film.
Yes.
Best Actor Oscar for the 1980 film year, which was the Oscars held in the beginning of 1981. Sure.
Was it Robert De Niro for Raging Bull?
That's right. Robbing Ted Knight of the award.
Oh,
but get this. Sorry, Best Supporting Actor, right? Timothy Hutton, Ordinary People, won Best Supporting Actor. But guess who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor that year? Michael O'Keefe.
Are you dead serious?
In The Great Santini.
Wait, that was Michael O'Keefe in The Great Santini?
Michael O'Keefe.
You're kidding me.
No. He went on to he had a nice career going there, didn't he?
And Robert Duvall's bouncing the basketball off his head.
That's his son.
Right.
Are you gonna cry? You gonna cry?
Ben.
Gonna cry?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes you nuts just to think about that scene.
Yeah. It makes me crazy that he gets nominated, but Ted Knight doesn't.
That's crazy. Wow.
Ted Knight were still alive, I would be petitioning to give him the Irving Thalberg, whatever the hell it is, Lifetime Achievement Award.
Stahlberg's good for you.
Thalberg. You have a pool and a pond.
Yeah, pool. Right.
Got a Thalberg and a Stahlberg.
Right. That's like the Peabody and the Polk. Right? Well, that's a good award, too. Yep.
Oh, man. What about, all right, Mr. IMDb, what about Spalding? Did he do anything?
Oh, I don't have
I want to find out that he's not even an actor, that no one knew who he was or where he came from. He just showed up on the set and they put him in the movie.
Yeah.
I want him to be like an element of nature or something.
You're a snot-nosed brat. I got the perfect part for you.
Stand over here and say turds for no reason.
John F. Barnum Jr.
Barnum?
Oh.
Who does not have a Wikipedia page.
Oh, weird.
I have to do some digging to find out what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, interesting.
And IMDb, yeah.
Double turds.
Played Spalding.
Yeah, I'm not. All I came up with body of Spalding Gray found.
Oh God, no, really? Oh, that's sad.
That's a bring down right there.
Thanks, Mike.
John F. Barnum Jr. is an actor known for Caddyshack, 1980, Caddyshack: The Inside Story, 2009, and Handicapped, a documentary about bad golf, also 2009.
I'll give you the inside story on Caddyshack. I'll tell you how it really went down.
So that's it. There's nothing for this guy. Just did another thing, other things in life.
Well, that supports my my theory that he wasn't an actor, that he just showed up with a booger in his nose or something, and they put him in the movie.
Yeah. Smails kid picks his nose. Yeah.
That kid lead anything.
Oh my
God, kid, don't do it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Spalding is really good. I'm surprised that guy didn't move on to other things.
Well, sometimes things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
The cream rises to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Not all D'Annunzio's rise all boats. What? I don't know.
That's the saying.
Scales of justice. As D'Annunzio rises, sinks in popularity.
No, wait. Before, when you started using that the scales thing, you said that it was a sports reference or something.
Yeah, Dan and I used to just talk about the scales of justice. If we were watching, because we're both Tiger fans, we're from Detroit, during the pennant race, we'd talk about, if you're watching the game and the Tigers are up by a couple runs, they start to lose. And the minute they start to lose, because a pennant race, you're watching two games, because you're watching the games of the teams that are behind you or that you're trying to catch. So the minute one game starts to go south, you flip over and the team you need to lose starts to win. So we called it the scales of justice are tipping. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but just if just applying the scales of justice to sports doesn't make it a sports term. I mean, I'm perfectly able to follow the idea of the scales of justice.
No, I said I'm making a reference as it pertains to Dan and myself.
Okay, but you didn't bring sports into it at all in that instance. So I don't even know why you mentioned that it was a sports thing.
As it pertains to Dan and myself, I'm making a sports reference when I use this to scales of justice.
Oh, see that
it was inside baseball, which is that is an actual sports term, Tom. What I just
Right.
used.
What, the scales of justice?
The
No,
Greeks.
I
The
said,
Greeks.
Well, it might have
it's
been
more
appropriate.
baseball.
No, the Greeks first used it for Lady Justice with the scales, but they got it from sports.
She was a tennis player.
Yeah,
The Lady Justice.
whenever your guy lost at the discus, another guy was winning the discus, and it was the scales of justice, and they said, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's create democracy and apply it to the judiciary,
Yes,
as the modern judiciary as we know it."
because one day, years in the future, there'll be a podcast where they'll be discussing this, and two guys will know enough about sports, and the other guy will know not a god blessed thing about it. This will be used in a reference. Now we're confusing everybody. I'm getting angry.
But see, I would think that in this case, my lack of sports knowledge really didn't hold me back at all because it wasn't a sports thing. It was just using
saying,
the term the scales of justice.
I said I'm bringing it up, and Dan knows because I even said, Tom, Dan and I use this as a sports reference.
All right, but why even bring that up, I guess, is what I'm
So,
saying.
'cause
Like,
Dan-
you're
Dan
putting me at a disadvantage when I'm not really at a disadvantage.
I'm not putting you're at a disadvantage because you're just the way it is. You came off the Nerdlinger boat. That's your disadvantage, my friend.
That's right. As we said earlier, he's fresh off the Poindexter barge.
It's serving me well so far.
The airship Nerdlinger.
Yes, that's Nerdlinger.
Dive.
The airship, the Zeppelin.
Right.
Oh my God.
Blay. That was that's the horn on the SS Nerdlinger. Blaven.
Oh boy, Tom.
I'm all right. We're all okay.
Yeah.
We're coming through this all right.
Well, I'm just, I know more about Raiders of the Lost Ark than you know
He knows about
sports. So I'm well rounded at least a little bit with I know about Star Wars. I can hold my own in Star Wars Trivial Pursuit.
I mostly know. I mostly knew who Pete Rose was. Does that count for anything? I have a little bits of weird sports knowledge, but yeah.
Because he's in the news because he bet on baseball.
I would say I would argue that that nerd culture will filter into a sports guy more easily than sports knowledge would filter into a nerd guy.
Well, we've got one data point, and so far that seems true.
I actually have to remember that I just remembered that I actually went to a baseball game with you, Dan. I mean, Tom.
Oh, that's right. We went to
We went to a Cubs game, a Cubs Sox game together. Years ago.
You almost immediately took me to task for wearing too dark of a T-shirt, and that we were going to be sitting in the sun, and I was going to roast, which I did.
Hot. Yes, it was horribly hot.
Yeah. But that was a good time. I enjoyed that. Hot dogs and whatnot. And like you said with my son, like you said when you were pissed at me for not going to the game with my son, I don't even know who was playing. I don't know what happened in that game, but I had a nice time with my friend.
Yes, exactly.
Stands.
You imagine
and every once in a while I'd say, look, Tom, that's a ball.
What?
Spherical object.
Ooh.
Tom's son's going to be like 28, and someone's going to finally decide to explain baseball to him. It's going to be like trying to explain it to somebody who's thought up from a block of ice. They just thought of a block of ice and trying to explain the sports world to him.
Bah.
Just zero exposure to sports. He's gonna show up in a pitch black shirt.
Yeah.
He's gonna hyphenate the word baseball when he says in the email, "We're going to the baseball game today." It's gonna be hyphenated.
We're going to the baseballing competitions.
And the ball is the same shape as the moon of Tatooine.
That's right. No, wait, does Tatooine have a moon?
It's not a moon. Tatooine's not a moon. That's right.
Got two suns. Oh, you're saying Tatooine was a moon? What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, well.
Johnny Bench is a catcher. How dare you? Oh, Johnny Bench is a catcher.
Yes, we covered that.
Pete Rose wasn't a catcher. Okay.
Right.
No.
Tatooine is a moon. I gotta run with this. I got a foothold right now to make
Tatooine.
Tatooine is a planet. Yeah. It's a planet.
Definitely a planet.
Oh, absolutely, it's definitely a planet.
Is it ever referred to as a planet?
It's not referred to as a moon.
Well, let's
is
see.
is it not referred to a moon?
Now Endor, there's often
that's what I meant to
because they say the moon of Endor
Yeah, where the
But that,
Ewoks.
so are they saying that, oh, that's a moon called Endor, or is that the
No, they're
moon
saying
around the
forest
planet Endor, and that's another place we never see?
That's
They
the
refer to
moon.
it as the forest moon. I can't believe I'm telling you this.
Yeah, no, okay, no, the forest moon. So, okay, the forest place is the moon, but is it called Endor, or is the planet that it circles called Endor? I happen to think the place is just called fucking Endor. They go to Endor, you buy a playset that says Endor playset.
Moons have names. There's no reason you'd say it's the moon of a place. You just would say the name of the place. You wouldn't say, you'd say Io. You wouldn't say the moon of.
Well, then why is our moon the moon?
Huh?
Because
Why
we've
is
only
our
got the
moon
one,
the moon?
I guess. We're boring.
Yeah, just because
There's other
it's the only
planets
one
that have-
around. But I also say I'm going down to the store.
Right.
There's multiple stores, but I'm going to the store.
Right, the store that you always go to.
Yeah.
I'm going to the moon. If everyone says, "Oh, I'm going to a moon," which one? Oh, ours.
Yeah. Which one do you think?
It's double. It's a double. It is a moon, and we call it the moon.
Right.
Yeah, the moon.
Well, we're the ones naming everything, so
Yeah,
it's probably the first one we ever saw. It wasn't until once we got to like Jupiter and Mars and found out they had moons. We got to name these things. It's going to get confusing.
It's like calling Tom Tom.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of Toms.
Because you are a Tom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Tom Taylor.
We call him, but see that we don't say Tom is a goon. We say he's the goon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Tom's the goon.
Mm-hmm.
Quit tomming it up.
Right. Oh, the goon.
All right. Well, listen, we've been doing this a long time. Everyone's getting mad at us.
Lace on these braces.
All right.
Dental plan. All right.
Simpsons minute.
Lace on these braces.
I was
All
gonna
right.
say I was gonna say we've come full circle, but we started doing that before we started recording, so it doesn't.
That's true.
But listen, speaking of recording, let's stop recording. Let's put an end to this minute, and we can come back next time, unless anybody has anything else about Madonnas and meatballs and turds and.
No.
We're good.
No.
All right. Well, listen, this has been successful.
Very
I'm
successful.
proud to be doing this show with you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I can only assume that minute 21 is going to be even better than this one.
And I want to also, can I just take a minute to, and I think Dan will stand by me on this one. I just want to thank you, Tom, for being our host.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He does a host, and we're not sure. But this wouldn't be possible without Tom's
for being
hosting.
the host, the leader of this.
It'd be like having the Oscars without Billy Crystal.
No.
You can't do it.
I can't wait to see what the other shoe is when it drops. Well, thank you both.
Yes. We are proud to be your
co-host underlings
for this project.
Good for you. Good for you. Good on you there. Good for you.
I'm just going to keep on being me.
Yeah, you do that.
Because that's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Tom,
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Mike. And all of you out there, thank yous. And please come back next time for minute 21 of Caddyshack here on the Caddyshack Minute. All right, what funny thing are we going to say as we go out?
That was it.
No.
That was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is the first time you actually decided to wrap it up and, put a bow.
Yeah,
on
that was a clean wrap.
That was pretty good, and then I had to ruin it.
Yeah. We'll just cut it out.
I might just cut it out. This has all been cut out. Thank you.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.